Well, this is my first video blog back in at home, back east, where I'm actually living in with family. I'm at my grandmother's house tonight, and normally I stay with my grandma and grandfather on whenever I have free time, and didn't stay at my mother's this evening. I've got my own area at her house, and so normally I stay there, but I'm here tonight, and I've got my own little ritual that I have every time that I'm here, which is actually at least once or twice, maybe even 3 or 4 times a week. So it's almost like my second home. She's got this room decorated. This is the back part of the house that they actually built onto. And I'm just watching a little bit of a Family Guy, if you can see that, before Family Matters comes on. The show with Carl Winslow and everyone. And then eventually I might get to start watching some other shows, like on MTV or VH1, some newer music videos, and then, don't worry, Shane Jensen, I will watch some other music videos too, some older classic ones from the 80s. Music today, it's kind of just all a bunch of rap and then mixed in with other things, and I don't like it too well. There are a few new songs that I like. Coldplay is always good. Death Cab for Cutie, Guster, The Shins, Rooney, Interpol. Those bands are good, but VH1 doesn't normally play them. Just a short, brief message. I haven't been posting things on YouTube for about a week or two because I've just been so busy with getting into the norm of being back in Indiana and being away from Salt Lake City in Utah and being on my own, doing my own thing. It's kind of boring after a while. Like, I was bored after the first 2-3 days. Then I met with a friend and we went out, and that was good for me. I enjoyed going out with her. She's a good friend, and she lives up in Fort Wayne, and I'm in Marion, and so that's an hour apart. I don't get to see her every day. And then there are a few other friends that I've been able to see too. I know I'm going to see one of my friends that lives just 20 minutes away probably tomorrow. We'll probably go to a movie, and I'll do an around the town blog with that. That'll be fun. So I'll go ahead and call him tomorrow and see how that is. I might even try to call him tonight. He's probably still up. But this is just a little bit of the room, and if any of you are wondering, I know that Shane Jensen talks a lot about video blogs and traditions that he does with them, like on Thanksgiving and things. On Thanksgiving, for me, I always watch the entire collection of Rocky, all the Rocky movies, that night after Thanksgiving's done and over. And this is the exact room that I do it in. And in fact, when I did it the last time, this couch was placed right here, where this really comfy chair is. If you can see, it was this way. And this chair, I'm trying to think of where it was. It was over between it was where the couch is. The coffee table was right over here, and I had my turkey and some desserts all spread out on the coffee table, and I had I'll show you, I had a 2-liter just like this. I always, at night, I normally drink out of 2 liters, whether or not it's like Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet Mountain Dew, or just regular Crystal Light. Sometimes I just have like the grape or fruit punch Crystal Light, and that's pretty good. And I had all that set out, and I was eating, and the next year I did it too. And then the year after that I watched most of them. I don't think I finished all of them, because it was that I finished like the first or second one in that night, and then I got so tired because I had waited too long. But this year I plan on doing it again. I plan either here or at a friend's house. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I'll watch all of the Rocky movies with all of my Thanksgiving food, and that's going to be a really fun tradition for me. And then when we get to Christmas, I have a whole other kind of tradition with that. I mean, it's just a bunch of family, and that evening, I haven't really done things in the past in the evenings. I've watched a lot of It's a Wonderful Life and other Christmas cartoons before the day of Christmas, but then Christmas is mainly with family. And that evening I haven't really started anything serious like I've done every year. I mean, normally I've watched a movie or two, but I might start a tradition this year with that Christmas night that I do. Christmas Eve is normally what most people do with traditions on that evening, and I have all of my traditions for that, and we'll show that on the video blog. This is just a little bit of an update and saying I'm sorry for not posting things. I know when you go away for a while and you're not that well known. I mean, you've got some followers on YouTube, but you don't have that many, and then you stop for a while. You kind of get lost in the traffic on the internet. And for some of you who have subscribed, I appreciate you, because you're going to get the updates. Sometimes when you're friends with people, you can send the videos to them, like sharing them. I don't like that though, because people do that to me, and it seems like every video they post, they send to me. Then I get an email notification, my MSN box pops up on the screen because I have the messenger. It says you have an email. I check my email. My email says you have a message from this user on YouTube. I go to YouTube, I log in, get into my inbox there, and it says this video has been shared with you. And so it's just a long process that kind of annoys me, because I'll be in the middle of something when that happens. And so if you're my friend and I'm sharing a video with you, you should watch it, because I don't normally do that, because I don't like people doing it to me. So if I'm sharing it, it must be important. But I'm sorry that this took so long for me to finally get up. This is going to be posted after 2 other videos, and those are the videos of me traveling back east. Those should be interesting, and you can expect an Around the Town blog pretty soon, and a Friday night ritual. I'll post both of those. And so so far being home is not that fun, but it's going to turn around. Employment is going to take up my time pretty soon, and so I'll be doing that. But I've got a headache tonight. I think I'm going to eat a little bit of I think I've got some steak in the fridge that I can heat up, and I don't know, I'm just not in the mood to eat too much. But that's about it. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods.